Well, hey there everybody, Aaron here. Welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today, I'm really excited to show you this new piece of gear that I got my hands on. This is the Sabra-Gear Detachable Pocket. This is a very simple designed pocket with a Molle compatible PALS webbing on the back there. And this is from Sabra-Gear. That's S-A-B-R-A, you saw it in the title, Gear. And they are an Israeli company that recently contacted me and said, hey, we'd like to send you some gear. We're trying to bust into the US market. We've been making stuff over in Israel for a while, and we figured they'd send me a couple items. So as always, I'll be totally honest with you guys as we go through here. I've had a chance to really use this item and then two other products that they sent me I've carried them for about 2 months now on every single trip I've gone out, and about in a month I go about 4 or 5 times up in the mountains to do this filming and run this channel. So I've had a really good chance to get a really good feel for the gear, in particular this pocket organizer, this detachable pocket organizer that we're going to look at here today. I'm just really stoked. An Israeli company, new to the US market, not new to the Israeli market, but I went over to Israel for about 2 weeks about 8 years ago, and I love the country, love the people. So I'm really stoked to kind of show you this today. So let's go ahead. I'll show you some of the basic specs and what it's made out of, and then I'll show you what I've done with this pack and the different things you can do with it. And we'll wrap up this quick review on this detachable pocket organizer. All right, guys, so I'm just going to show you real quick. There's not a lot to go over, obviously, with this item, but I'll tell you what it's made out of and give you the dimensions, and then I'm going to show you what I have inside. Very impressive what I was able to get inside here. What you have is 500 denier nylon, and I'm discovering as I use gear more and more, I prefer high-quality 500 denier nylon to 1,000 denier. 1,000 denier is just overkill for me personally, and 500 is lighter and just almost as tough as long as you're using, good quality, companies like this Sabra-Gear. So this is Israeli made. Again, it's not produced over, it's not designed in Israel and then produced somewhere else. It is designed and made in Israel, which is awesome, with that 500 denier nylon again, and it's polyurethane coated, so it is water resistant as well. Really good stitching. YKK zipper here with a little paracord lashing. That is paracord. It's not some other stupid little material, so that will run real nice and smooth. Just a simple pull design there. Then you got your little gear tag. Nothing on the front here. It is 6.5 by 6.5, so it's a perfect square. 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches, and when it's stuffed out like this, it's about 2.5 to 3 inches in thickness as well. Then as we flip it over, you got 2 stages of 3 Molle loops or PALS webbing, and then you got buttons snapped, and these buttons are very strong, very good quality. And this will line through, all your Molle compatible items, so that you can attach this to packs, to waist belts. You can run your belt through it, carry it on your hip if you wanted to. Lots of different features and lots of capabilities to attach this to all sorts of different items. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look inside. So the mouth opens up, and I'm just going to kind of show you the contents that I have here inside. I've got granola bar, and again, kind of thinking the process, could I basically make a full survival kit inside this little guy. I got a Leatherman rebar. Very important to have some sort of Leatherman or multi-tool. That fits in there, no problem. I've got flashlight. This is a UST, Ultimate Survival Technologies Moon Force with a AAA battery. Great little survival flashlight there. Then I have the Exotac XL Nano Strike fire striker. So this is a fire starter, so I can start my fire if I have to. So got a lot of content so far. Then I have in here my Brunton compass and my Tops emergency whistle and some paracord. So that's always good, so I can not only be signaled, but also so get someone's attention, but also give me some direction to get out of a situation. I have the Endure Survival Straw for water purification. That'll do 25 gallons. That's awesome. So now I got clean water for several days. I got a heat blanket that is emergency orange. So again, I can be sighted if I need to, and I can stay dry and stay warm. And then I have an Easy Lap diamond coated sharpener, so I can resharpen my Leatherman tool. And then finally, I have the Ghost Knives Banshee. We're doing a review on that D2 steel, very similar to an SE Azula, in there as well, so I could also resharpen that on my sharpening stone. So that's what I got inside there, guys. You can just kind of look inside, see what's in there, and you can see the rivets down in there. All very good stitching, Very good quality. Just a little dump pouch, no organization inside, but fantastically set up. And you can see all that stuff that I was able to get inside that little pocket organizer. I could just use it for food if I needed to. You know, you could get a smaller CCW firearm in there if you wanted to and keep it concealed. You can do so many little things with this pocket organizer, and I'm very impressed. I love using it, carried it, you know, on multiple backpacking trips and hiking trips that we've done for other gear testing, and I had to get out there and just do this review, guys, because I really want to get the word out that this is really impressing me. I was so surprised to get all this stuff inside this little compartment. Very impressed. Well, guys, you've seen what this little guy is capable of. I'm really impressed, and particularly for that price point. Again, Israeli made, really nice, lightweight, lots of options, regardless if you are making just a little tiny, you know, survival kit. You could use it as, again, the medical kit. You could use it, you know, for lots of just different simple storage stuff. I'm really impressed with it. Really, my only complaint that I have with this pack is I would have liked to see a couple rows of Molle here on the front, so I could maybe, you know, do a little neck knife and attach that, or a mag pouch, something like that, just to give it some more, you know, capabilities. Maybe, you know, even Velcroed Molle, so I could put a little morale patch or let me know what's inside here, you know, depending on what I was using this for. That would really be my only critique of this item. Other than that, very tough, durable, and I love it, and I'm going to use it as this little kind of mini survival kit for now, and maybe I'll use it just to, you know, as a snack holder in the future on the pack that we'll be reviewing soon, their Mono 48 pack. So, guys, I really like this thing. Go check them out. Again, I'll have links in the description below to Sabra-Gear, not only their Facebook page, but I'll also have a link to their website as well, so you can go ahead and check out what they got. Pretty simple, but pretty effective design. So, guys, I really hope that this review has helped you out with your purchasing decisions and showed you a new piece of gear. As always, thank you so much for supporting this channel with your views. Please share, like, comment. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on this review that I did here for you with this little pocket organizer. And as always, guys, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and remember to stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.